my friends, this is a video of encouragement to all of you and to all beginner painting and to all beginner artists out there, that when you're first starting a painting, usually, you know, anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes into it, depending on how fast you work and what painting you're doing, you reach the awkward stage. And you know, artists, they don't really like to talk about this. You know, I don't see many other artists talking about this or being honest with everyone out there and with other, you know, beginner artists. A lot of them get discouraged, as did I. Even to this day, sometimes I still get discouraged painting because I reach this awkward stage when I've kind of filled in all the darks and I start adding on the highlights and it just looks terrible. And the reason it does is because it's not a finished work. I mean, you can't judge you can't judge the outcome when you're only halfway through. You know, you have to keep on pushing through and just making adjustments where necessary. You know, a painting is a series of corrections. And when you're done making corrections, the painting is finished. Kevin McPherson said that. And he's a great artist, an oil painter. So check him out, Kevin McPherson. Now think about that again. You know, a painting is a series of corrections, and when you're done making corrections, the painting is finished. You know, so when you're in this awkward stage, of course the painting's not finished. You know, you can't get discouraged right there. And trust me, I know this feeling. I've done, you know, 300 to 400 paintings in the last almost 2 years now. I mean, I've done tons of paintings. And many a times I've been discouraged right at this stage where everything looks really dark, a few highlights on there, there's not very many mid-tones, so it just looks very strange. And you think at this point, you know, man, this painting is never gonna come together. You know, you start telling yourself all these negative things, like, man, I can't do this, painting looks stupid, you know, and you kind of have to just ignore those thoughts and tell yourself, you know, it's not done. You know, I have to keep making corrections until I think it's finished. And sometimes when you're at this stage, you have to take a break, walk away, and, you know, just let it sit there. You know, do something else, go eat lunch, forget about it. Come back and then you'll see, oh man, I need to, you know, add some more green to this tree. You know, you'll see the solution so simply, and you'll understand how close you actually were to finishing the painting, or, you know, completing it, getting to a stage where you're happy with it. You have to fight through this awkward stage, and know that almost every painting you do has this stage. And I've found that the more I keep painting, you know, I get so in the zone that I don't even think about the awkward stage. You know, I just keep thinking, you know, okay, I gotta keep adding on the highlights, keep adding on the midtones. You know, I don't even think about the awkward stage. It doesn't even discourage me. There's some paintings that are tougher where I'm like, ah, man, you know, I'm not really sure what to do with it here. You know, you just got to be a problem solver and think through it, and know that you can create, you know, appealing images. You know, you got to have this determination if you're going to succeed. You know, and I can get into more of that about having this confidence and determination, and because that's really what it's about. You know, a lot of people have this lack of confidence when they're painting, and I'm going to make another video about that because I have a lot to speak on that. But the point here is that fight through the awkward stage. Don't let it destroy you. Don't be afraid. Don't be fearful of making mistakes. Mistakes are the best way to learn. So keep that in mind, and hopefully this was helpful to you guys. I try to make really helpful videos and tips, and try to speak on things that I've seen in my experience as an artist so far, that a lot of these other artists out there, you know, the ones that teach you how to paint an ocean scene or teach you how to paint a tree, you know, they don't really discuss all of these things that beginners go through, all of this torment, and these different stages that we go through that we don't even, and you try to find other people that are feeling the same way, and you can't find it, because these professional artists, and nothing against them, I mean, they're great people, great artists, they just don't speak for the beginners, and they don't speak on what you go through emotionally and inside your head, all the doubts you can have, the awkward stage you have to go through. You know, nobody really speaks on that, and they're not honest. I mean, maybe they don't go through it like me, and that's fine. But, you know, I just want to share my experience and my journey, and hopefully it'll help you out there in any way. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you wish to see more. I'd appreciate it. And thank you. Take care of yourself. Peace.